I'm Dr. Ryan Stanton, and it's time to find out what's going around. Are you one of the millions of people that suffers from sinus headaches? This time of year, we get a flood of patients in the emergency department with sinus-related conditions, from headaches and nausea to vertigo and eye complaints. Dysfunction of the sinuses can cause them all. There are several sinuses in our head, many of which develop as we move into adulthood. The purpose of the sinuses are several, including to lighten the weight of the head, improve voice, but most importantly to produce mucus to help hydrate and lubricate the tissues of the nose and throat. They are located in various locations in the face, but all are mostly centered around the nose, eyes, and ears. The easiest to locate are the frontal sinuses in the forehead and the maxillary sinuses just under the eyes. They are connected to the nasopharynx via small channels or tubes that allow air and fluids to pass through them. When functioning properly, sinuses live along happily, minding their own business. Unfortunately, a number of processes can block these tubes, which can lead to a buildup of pressure, fluid, and inflammation, all of which can cause pressure, pain, and eventually infection. This time of year is big for sinus problems due to the changing in seasons and environmental allergies. These allergens increase inflammation in the nasal airway that can hinder or obstruct those little passages to the sinuses. This is why we see so many ER visits with sinus-related complaints this time of year. The problem is the knee-jerk reaction for antibiotics. Some antibiotics do have mild anti-inflammatory properties, but aren't the best option and bring their own variety of complications. In fact, research regarding uncomplicated sinus infections found the only difference between patients that received antibiotics and those that don't is those that got the antibiotics are more likely to miss work or school. The recovery was the exact same. Thus, we must focus on the problem, which is the inflammation and source of that inflammation. In the vast majority of cases, this is handled by addressing allergies with nasal steroids and oral allergy medications. In some cases, more advanced evaluations and management may have to take place in conjunction with an ear, nose, and throat specialist. But most will do just fine with primary care and planning. The key is to recognize your patterns and symptoms. Some folks need medications only during the hot spots during the year, and others will need management throughout the entire year. You can join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. Like our What's Going Around Facebook page and follow @EverydayMed on Twitter. Until next time, I'm Dr. Ryan Stanton, and that's What's Going Around.